All right, hey guys, welcome back for another message on this particular platform, and I'm super excited again to release another message for you guys. And today is pretty quick. This message will be pretty quick, I think. Um, it's not my thoughts or my plans that are established, though, are they? And so, if you're returning, thank you and welcome back. For those of you that are new here, I am grateful for you taking the time to watch this particular message. And I pray nothing but the best of all things heavenly, and every void and every burden that you're struggling with, that you would allow it to be received by our Heavenly Father, and for that burden to be lightened, because we know that His yoke is easy and that His burden is light. And so let that marinate on your spiritual ingestion throughout the course of the day, with whatever you're struggling with. And as always, take it back to our Heavenly Father and ask Him how He can help you. Ask Him for what it is that you need. Ask Him to show up and to pour into you in every capacity that you need Him to pour into you, because He hears and He answers. And so, jumping in, our subject matter today is vanity. And so I was given this download during my shower time. And so when I was there, it just kind of came to mind. It was like, and just thinking about getting ready and preparedness and things like that, because that's kind of what He's had me speaking on these past couple of live segments. But vanity can cause you to miss out on a lot of different things, because your perception and the way that you do things are misconstrued. And so the question that was posed was, are you so busy focusing on what you look like that you forget to reflect the beauty from within? I'm going to say that again. Are you so busy focusing on what your exterior beauty looks like that you forget to focus on the reflection of your beauty from within? How are you radiating beauty? Are you focused so much on your exterior that your heart posture is nasty? Are you focusing so much on your exterior appearance that you forget to care for others? Are you so consumed with how you look that even in the aspect of you seeing someone in need, you can't go and serve? What is your heart posture like that doesn't match your external beauty? Are you a facade? Are you something that appears to be one thing but really is another? Are you actually a deceptor? Are you deceiving people through your manipulation with what you appear to be spiritually? But then when you really get to know you, how ugly and toxic and dark you are. What things are you allowing yourself to focus on the exterior that you need to strip, that you need to disconnect from, that you need to disassociate with? What things are causing you to be vain and you're spending more time? And that's the other thing that came along with this message. What things are you idolizing as it relates to your external beauty that you're now giving a prioritization to? Are you spending numerous hours on your hair, on makeup, on shopping? Are you spending an excessive amount on financially on your hair, on your makeup, on your attire, on your accessories, on cars? Are you? Because all of that is deceptive. When you think about it, yeah, you may look like you have it all together, but guess what? Each one of those aspects of you focusing on, each one of them has a disconnective pull. The plug that you have to be connected to be interior, to the interior, and that beauty that radiates from within is being disconnected every time you focus on one of those exterior things. So if it's your overall, your physical appearance, Are you in the gym all the time? Are you so infatuated with the way that your physical physique looks that you forget to reflect having time to go and serve others and to pour into them when they need interior healing or nurturing? How are you choosing to not be a vain person? Are you being modest? Because just because you're modest doesn't mean that you can't have style or fashion or that you can't be cute. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that taking you away from the things that you're supposed to be on heavenly assignment as it relates to your interior beauty? Is it so consuming in your day-to-day life that you don't have time for the things that our Father has said that this should be your business, and you need to prioritize this time and designate that time to be able to do that? Serving widows, serving children, serving the disabled, serving the homeless, serving family that's grieving or going through a hardship or a difficult time. You spending that time that you would be spending in the gym or doing something that is just so vain, or that goes along with vanity, because that's where you're prioritizing it. Not saying that you can't keep physical health, because you should. Your physical health is important, and it's imperative for your temple to maintain its level of endurance and strength. What you choose to eat. But are you just going out and you're having lavish dinners because you can? Are you setting healthy boundaries as it relates to your finances and the things that you're spending on? Are you saving enough of that for a season, maybe of a hardship? Are you giving a portion of what you've been given to those that actually do need it and don't have? Because if you're showing up to a lavish restaurant every day of the week, and every time you go to that restaurant, you see that little man with a sign, or you see that family over here scraping pennies together to buy a case of diapers or whatever they may be buying, and you don't use the resources that he freely gave to you for a time that he's exposing you to, and you don't take advantage of that, it's a pretty price to pay when you do things like that. Just know that, because he didn't instruct you to be selfish. He instructed you to be nurturing and caring and to consider others' needs. And so in you skipping one meal a week could be the supply that that family needed to just lift that weight that stemmed from extenuating circumstances beyond their control that they were not in charge of doing. Because a lot of times we try to pass judgment, but you don't know what someone goes through. You don't know the struggles of someone's life. So don't pass judgment. You're called to do good. You're called to do right. You're called to have discernment, but you're still called to do right. And so this whole judgmental factor, don't allow that to separate you from the goodness of our Heavenly Father. So what things are you focusing on that cause you to forget to reflect on the interior beauty that you carry? So that's my message. I want you to reflect on those things. Take it to our Heavenly Father and ask Him which ways He can open you up and strip you of the things that are not really of great importance, that you may be going overboard on, focusing on. Ask Him to give you a simplified version of maintaining the things you know you need as it relates to your temple and your exterior appearance. But at the same time, ask Him to also give you structure and discipline in serving and pouring in and being beneficial to His kingdom and those that He's bringing to you, or that He's taking you to. Those that He's bringing to you, or those that He's taking you to. Okay? And so that is my message. All right, guys? So as always, I pray nothing but the best of all things heavenly, in every area that's void, in your grief, in the things that you may be lacking. I ask that our Heavenly Father supply you with everything that you need, and that you continue to receive His increases in stature, in your spiritual wellness, in your spiritual development, in your maturity, in your commitment, in your time to Him, in your honor, in your worship, and your glorification of everything that you do that exemplifies who you are spiritually speaking, and from a good heart posture. All right, guys? And so I look forward to the next message. Until then, be well.